audible to everyone? Yes, students, am I audible? Thank you, students. So today we are going to continue. Sorry. Today we are going to continue with our lesson number 8. That is measuring time. Okay. Okay. So we are going to start with some question number 22. That is, use the October calendar given below to answer the question. Okay, some students. Yes. Okay. So the very first question given to us is, write the day and date 6 days before the second Sunday of October from the above calendar. Now you can see the calendar over here. Yes, you can see it's written Sunday of October. You can see every calendar month is given on the top. So it is October month calendar, and we have to find 6 days before the second Sunday. Now here the second Sunday, where is the second Sunday? Second Sunday falls on 12th, right? And we have to find 6 days before. Aditi Sinare, I know your doubt, dear. Okay, so pay attention on the sums. When you will get the books written, you can complete. So 6 days, so we are going to count 6 days before, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sixth day will be 6th of October. That is the sixth day, 6 days before the second Sunday. That is second Sunday is on 12th of October. So 6 days before 12th October and is the 6th of, which is Monday. So 6th October is 6 days before the second Sunday in the month. Next, in October, which days occur 5 times? Now, look at the calendar. You will see Sunday, how many times it is? 4 times. Monday, 4 times. Tuesday, 4 times. Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's 5 times. So Wednesday is 5 times. Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Thursday is 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Friday is also 5 times. Saturday 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means this 3 days it is 5 times. So we are going to write Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Occurs 5 times. Next. Now sum number 26, because 23, after that 23, 24 and 25 we have already solved in our previous lecture. So 26 we are going to see. Shamrao had milk delivery to his house, that is to his home, from 5th of November to the 5th of December. How many days was the milk delivered? Now Shamrao is a milkman. He is going to deliver the milk to his home from 5th of November to 5th of December. So first we are going to see 5th of November to 5th of December, considering 5 days. You will see in the month of November, 5th of November we are starting, and in the December, 5th of December we are starting. So completely it becomes 31 days. Correct? So considering 5th of November and 5th of December also, there are how many days? 31 days. We know in month of November how many days are there? 31 days. So Shamrao delivered milk for 31 days. Have everybody understood? Easy method. This is the shortcut method. Secondly, you can also count November month. How many months in November? Yes, 31 minus 5 you can do. Count November month and then add 5 days of December. Then also answer will be 31. But here what we are going to do, we are going to consider the 5 days of December in month of November, and it becomes 31 days. Next. The maths class started at 10 a.m. and last till 10:45 a.m. Means the class started at what time? 10 a.m. How come we know? Because in the question, very first line it is written at 10 a.m. the lecture was started, and at 10:45 the lecture lasted. Lasted means it was ended. How long was the lecture of math? So what we are going to do? First we will write the starting time. What is the starting time of maths lecture? Yes, students, what is the starting time of the maths lecture? Text me. What time the lecture was started? Very good. It is 10 a.m. Correct. Very nice. Okay. How long the maths lecture was? So what is the ending time of maths lecture? Correct. It is 10:45. Not PM, dear. It's AM. Look at the question properly. It's AM. It's not PM. You will see over here after 10 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Both the timings are in AM only. AM means it's morning time. So the lecture started at 10 a.m. in the morning and it ended at 10:45 in the morning itself. If you write PM, then it becomes night. Correct. Now, duration of maths class. Now, duration of maths class, how we are going to find out? What is the ending time of the lecture? 10:45. So we are going to write 10:45 minus 10. 10:45 minus 10 o'clock. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 0 is 4. 10 minus 10 will be 0 only. That means how many minutes the lecture last? Therefore, the math lecture lasts for 45 minutes. Correct. Students, whenever you are typing also, don't make spelling mistake. Pay attention when you are typing. Read before you enter. Okay. Correct. Very good. That means you all have understood. So the lecture was lasted for 45 minutes. Correct. Again, I repeat, the lecture started at 10 a.m. and it lasts till 10:45 a.m. Before solving the sum, you will observe the time also. Both the timings are in AM itself. That means 10:45 is the last time that is the ending time. So 10:45 minus 10 you will do, you will get 45 minutes, which means that the lecture was for 45 minutes. Correct. Very good. Come to the next sum number 28. The drama started at 9 a.m. and lasted till 10:30 a.m. How long was the drama? Everybody knows what's a drama? It's a play. Yes? You must be remembering in the school also we used to do drama practice. Yes, play. You must have practiced in your English subject. We used to play in the classroom. Same way, it's the drama which was started at 9 a.m. and it lasts till 10:30 a.m. So we have to find how much time, how much duration the play was. So you will see first the time 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. So both the timings are of morning only. So let us start, right? First statement, start time of drama is 9 a.m. Ending time of drama is 10:30 a.m. Time for which the drama was going on, we are going to write 10:30 minus 9. Let us do 10:30 minus 9 a.m. 0. 3 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1. That means the drama lasted for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Everyone understood how to solve it? Correct. Very good. Coming to next, sum number 29. Meet vacation started on 10th of November and school started reopened on 27th of December. How many days vacation did Meet have? Now Meet was having a vacation. The vacation started at what date? 10th of November. That means November has how many days? 30 days, right? Then after 9th of November, that means we are going to count 30 days minus 9. year. Vacation started at 10th. So we are going to minus 9 because 10th is also included in our vacation. So 30 minus 9. So 3 minus, we'll cut 3 and make it 2, 0 and make it 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 2 minus nothing is 2. That means in the month of November, how many days? 21 days, right? Now, school started on 27th. That means 27th, the Meet is going to go to school, which means from 1st of December to 26th of December. That will be how many days? 26 days. Correct? So 21 days of December and 26 days of December. Let us add and see. 21 days of November and 26 days of December. Let's do the addition. 6 plus 1 is 7 and 2 plus 2 is 4. That is 47 days. So how many days vacation did Meet have? Meet have 47 days vacation. So the period of vacation was 47 days. Understood everyone? Any doubt? Any doubt in this sum? Everyone has understood? Okay. Okay. Anybody else? No doubts. No doubts. Okay. That means you all understood, right? Yes. Then too, I will just explain in short again this sum, how to calculate the days. Meet vacation started on 10th of November. We know that in November, how many days are there? November has 30 days, correct? So 10th of November, the vacation has started. That means 9th of November, the Meet was in the school, right? So we are going to minus from 9th of November, right? So after 9th of November up to 30th, that is 30 November, 30 minus 9, you will get the answer as 21 days. Now, school is going to reopen on 27th of December. That means 27th day is not included, right? 27th December, Meet will be in the school. So we are going to count up to 26th of December. That means 1st December to 26th December, that is 26 days. Now, if you add the month of November, 21 days, and in month of December, 26 days. So 21 plus 26 will be 47 days. That means the period of vacation was 47 days. Yes, I'm waiting for your text, but I will be proceeding to the further sum. Next one now. Surbhi went for swimming every day from 21st of March till 30th of April. Now, everyday swimming she used to go from 21st of March and till 30th of April. I think so that was her summer vacation, right, students? Yes. How many days did she go for swimming? We have to find out. So let's start writing the statement first. Very first statement is Surbhi went for swimming every day from 21st of March. So in the month of March, how many days are there? Can anybody help me out? How many days are there in March month? Month of March has how many days? Good, very good. Correct. Month of March has 31 days. So she started the swimming on 21st of March. That means from 31 days, we are going to minus 20. Correct? Why 20? Because 21st she went for swimming. Till 20, she was not going for swimming. So 20 days we are going to minus. That means in month of March, 31 minus 20. Let's do the subtraction. 3 you will cut and make it 2. 1 you will cut and make it 11. 11 minus 0 is 11 itself, right? We are going to write 1 as it is and carry 1 over here. So 2 plus 1 will be 3 and 3 minus 2 will be 1. That means in month of March for 11 days she went for swimming. Then in April month what happened? Till 30th of April she went for swimming. In April month there are how many days? 30 days. There are 30 days in the month of April. That means if she is going for swimming up till 30th of April, that means 30 days she went for swimming in the month of April. Correct. Very good. So we are going to add the months of March and April. In March, how many days? We have calculated 11, and in April, she went for 30 days. So 11 plus 30 we are going to do. 1 plus 0 is 1 and 3 plus 1 is 4. That means for 41 days, Surbhi went for swimming. Correct? Everyone understood? Any doubt in this sum? Hope everyone has understood. Any doubt? Again, in short, I'm explaining this sum again. I know it's no doubt. Very good. Surbhi went for swimming. Every day she used to go for swimming. But in month of March, she went to swimming from 21st of March. And till she went till 30th of April. So she started swimming from 21st of March. That means March has how many days? 31 days. So after 20th of March till 31st of March, that is 31 minus 20 days. That will give you the answer as 11 days. Now in the month of April, 30th of April till 30th, she went for swimming. So she went for swimming till 30th of April. So from 1st April to 30th April, there are 30 days. Correct? So this 30 days of April and 11 days of March. So Surbhi went for swimming. That is 11 days of March plus 30 days of April. That is total 41 days. Any doubt? Understood? Next. Why does the calendar look different every year? Yes, every year the calendars look different. Yes, numbers are same. Numbers are from 1 to 30 or 1 to 31. We are going to use the days as 30 or 31. It looks same, but it is not same. Why? Because each day of the month starts with a different day of a week. If in the month of March, the 1st of March starts on Wednesday, it is not necessary that the next month first date will start on same day. It ends on the different days and it starts with the different days. So why does the calendar look different every year? Because calendar looks different every year because each year the first month starts on different day of week. Even though days are same, but the day is different. Next sum, last sum for our lesson. Here we are going to finish our lesson number 8 with this sum. So, last sum is Ramani completed her homework in 45 minutes. She played for 1.5 hours and watched her favorite cartoon for half an hour. How much time did she spend in all? Now, very first with one statement, we are going to write the given information. The first given information is Ramani completed her homework in 45 minutes. So first statement is time for homework is 45 minutes. Next is she played 1.5 hour. So playing time is 1.5 hour. You know 1.5 means how many hours and how many minutes? It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. We know that half means it is 30 minutes. Quarter means it is 15 minutes. And 45 minutes means it is quarter to, then it is 45 minutes. Correct? We have studied this concept. And further is watch her favorite cartoon for half an hour. Half an hour means it is 30 minutes. So we are going to do the addition in hours and minutes, for which I have drawn a table. You can see the very first thing is homework. Homework time was 45 minutes. Correct? So which I have placed over here in R0 and 45 minutes. Play time was 1 hour 30 minutes. So in hours column 1 and in minutes column 30. To watch cartoon, it is 30 minutes. So cartoon, hours will be 0 and minutes will be 30. Now if you will add and see, 5 plus 0 plus 0, answer is 5. 4 plus 3, how much? 7. 7 plus 3, yes, how much? 10. Correct? So it will be correct. So here you will be having 105. Right? Now from 105, we are going to minus 60 minutes. Why we are going to minus 60 minutes? Because in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. So 5 minus 0 is 5 and 10 minus 4 is, 10 minus 6 is 4. So here we are going to write in the minute column 45 and 1 hour we are going to carry in the hours part. Correct? Now, how many? 1 plus 1. How many? 2. So we are going to write in hours column as 2. Hope everyone has understood this concept. Again, I repeat, the addition part of this minutes and hours. Pay attention, students, very important part. How we are going to add the minutes and hours. If the minute part, whenever we are doing addition, if you will see in the minutes, the number answer is more than 60, then you can add 1 to the hours column. Yes, I'm going to repeat. Yes, look here. Now everybody understood how I have written hours and minutes in the column. This much part understood. Correct? So now what we are going to do is 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. So 5 is correct answer. Correct? And in minutes column, 4 plus 3 is how much? 7. 7 plus 3 is how much? 10. Now you will see in the minute column, the answer is 105 minutes. We know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That means if we carry 1 to the hour hand, we have to minus 60 from 105. So 105 minus 60 if you will do, you will get the answer here 45. So in the minute column, we will write 45 and carry 1 to the hours column. Now in the hours column, 1 plus 1, you will get the answer as 2. That therefore, Ramani spent 2 hours and 45 minutes in all. Understood everyone? Any doubt? No doubts in any of the sum? All sums understood? So with this, we have completed our lesson number 8. Now students, you can understand, you can ask me your doubts if you have in any of the sum of any of the lesson page. From the entire lesson, if you have not understood any of the sum, you can ask. Okay, no doubt. What is the next lesson? No dear. From tomorrow, we are going to start with our revision. We'll be doing the revision. Yes, from tomorrow we will be starting for the revision session. From tomorrow we will be revising, and in the revision session also, if you have any doubt, you can clear your doubts. Also with the tables, hope all are learning tables regularly. Okay, sum number 23, 24 and 25. Okay, let us revise just now. Good, very good. If you're learning tables, very good. Okay, see 23. Just now, one of the child is having doubt in 23rd sum. Look, 23rd sum. It's given in a certain year, the Ganesh festival started on 9th of September and ended on 18th of September. Now it is in the same month, right? So in September month, we have to find how many days the festival was celebrated. Now for which what we are going to do, 18 September minus 9 September. So 18 minus 9 is 9. But since festival was celebrated on 18th also, correct? 18 minus 9 will be 9. And as the festival was celebrated on 18th also, so we are going to add 1 day. So it will be 10 days. Understood? Next. Look at the sum 24th sum. Seema reached her hometown for Diwali, that is on 12th of November, and stayed till 1st of December. So in month of November, how many days are there? 30 days. So what 12th of November, she reached to her hometown. So what we are going to do? We are going to minus 30 minus 12. And we are going to add 1 because 12th also is included in the festival. That is 12th she has reached. To 12th she was in the native place at her hometown. So what we are going to do? 30 minus 12 plus 1. So 30 minus 12 will give you 18 and add 1, that is 19 days. The number of days she was in the hometown, that is till 1st of December. So December month, 1 day. We have received November 19 days and December 1 days. That is total 19 plus 1 is 20. Okay. Next is 25th of sum. A school trip was from 5th of December to 10th of December. So from 5th of December, let us count 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 days. That means the trip was for 6 days. Okay, understood now? So any doubt? Here we complete our lesson, and still if you have any doubt, we can clear it in tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so tomorrow we will be starting with our revision, and we are going to revise tables also. So everybody will practice tables also. Thank you. You are in my lecture. See you tomorrow.